everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. DA, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Well, among the league's deadlier weapons now is the step-back jumper. Steph Curry said, "You're always in control of the situation with that move. It is pretty effective." Portland's Damian Lillard said, "It's a tough off-balance shot, so it takes a lot of work." But people around the league are putting in that work to become even more effective. Guys?
Thanks, David. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. You take a look at Los Angeles. Lurking in the basement of the conference for the time being, they're not pleased with their performance so far this season.
You know, for Los Angeles, they've had such a disappointing season. Even when they've gotten a little bit of momentum, they haven't been able to keep it going.
And when you talk about inconsistency, I think a lot of it has to go to the players because ultimately they're the ones that dictate how they perform.
And a look at the starters for the Hornets. They've got Peja Stojakovic. He's out there with Macy. Devon's out there with Hill. And for the Lakers, we've got Garnett. Ryan is out there with Chauncey Billups. And it's Terry in at the 5, roaming the paint. Greg, obviously, we're early on here. We already have seen some second-year players looking much more improved over their rookie year.
I mean, if you put in the work, you're not guessing as much. And listen, the fact that you now have gone through the season, you've got a better sense of who you are and what you can do out on the floor. I know I cut way back on my turnovers at the start of my second year, and you go into the offseason with specific goals and areas where you want to improve.
You think there's more growth between your first and second year than any other 2 years in your career?
You can make that case, no doubt about it, because you're still thinking you could be one of the all-time greats no matter who you are at that stage, and so you tend to put in a little more emphasis in terms of improvement.
Clock is at 3. Here's Macy, and he can't bank that one in. Hill looking it over. Another shot. No good on that one. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And it was one of those games where it was just hard to get anything going. And you could see frustrations emerge.
And you know what? Even though it was a frustrating night shooting the ball, they found a way to get it done and pulled it out. And a win's a win, and that ultimately is all that matters.
Now here is Hill, following the shot by Chauncey Billups. Over Terry. They get the rebound. Stojakovic, no good with the layup.
Boy, they are frigid right now. I mean, failing to connect on their first 4 attempts.
Bryant with it. Grant Hill covering. Here's Lindemann. Not enough on that one as it misses.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Now Macy, coming off a stellar performance against Utah. Hill has the open look, goes back up, and it's sent back by Bryant.
And you know, Divac, a really unique big man. Not only a good scorer, but an incredible passer for a guy his size.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
I think it's been a disappointing year for him at the stripe, guys. I mean, he hasn't been as productive as he was last season from there.
He's off on the first. And the second free throw, good. Here's Billups. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Outside, Kobe. A nice passing here by Los Angeles. Back to Terry. Outside, Billups. Los Angeles with another miss.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
Goes up to the stripe. Here's Dupont. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. For Los Angeles, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Phillips against Hill. A floater. Divac with the block.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
It's good.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Here's Terry. The basket good off the assist from Phillips. Terry's got his second basket of the night.
Oh, I like how Chauncey Billups looks to share the ball. He's a sturdy point guard with a great feel for when his guys are open.
Now here is Hill. Fader on the way. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
And so here's Charlotte. Charlotte needs to get a shot up. Here's Macy. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Hill against Phillips. Garnett with it. Boy, he was something else against Utah.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And stolen by Phillips. Now the Lakers on the break. Here's Lindemann. Oh, what a dunk!
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Pass to Hill. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Hill showing good strength there. I like how strong he is. Even when you knock him around a little bit, he's able to stay with his shot effectively.
Outside Bryant. Outside Phillips. Garnett outside. Los Angeles keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Pass to Macy. Kicks it to Hill. To the middle. Here's Dupont. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. This is their first chance this season playing Charlotte.
And in their 2 matchups last season, they came up empty both times. Not really too shocking when you see how they fared overall.
Exactly. I mean, when you lose as much as they did last year, you'll get beat by teams that aren't playoff powers for sure. That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
That puts them in the lead. Stojakovic has got his second bucket.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Garnett, right side. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Hill. They're running. Jacks up a 3. Hits it from 3-point range.
There's not much that Hill does not do well. He does a bunch of good things, including spotting the open man and getting the ball to him right away.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Los Angeles trails by 13. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So for the Lakers right now, we've got Chauncey Billups, also Bryant out there, and it's Garnett in at the power forward position. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Trent, but they'll get another chance. Here's Kobe. It's tipped. Here's Cheeks. The big dunk at the end of the break.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balance. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Now here's Kobe. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. Garnett outside. Pass to Billups. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Got a piece of it. Chase the pass to Kobe. There's the triple. That one misses. Now Charlotte takes it the other way.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Here's Daniels. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Hornets.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
You know, adding on to that, they've done a great job of challenging and changing shots in this first half, and they've gotten some blocks as well.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Terry's checked in. Free throw good from Daniels. Craig, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but, you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental. And I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital. And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Back to Kobe. The pass to Trent. Shot clock at 6. Terry trying to get open. Trent can't hit.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Here's Mashburn. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. Does not score for only the second time in 7 shots this game. On the wing, Bryant. Chase the pass to Trent. And here is Bryant. Pass to Chase. Trying to end the drought. Los Angeles with another miss. Hornets leading by 20. Here's Daniels. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Ray, compare the times when you played as an NBA player with a lot more contact and a lot was let go on the floor to what we're seeing now, when there seem to be a lot of whistles, a lot of stoppage of play.
I mean, there's no doubt about it. You know, you got to allow players to defend. And if they're in a legal guarding position, let them do their job. You know, eliminate the cheap ones. Part of the issue, though, partner, is now so much of the game is played on an island, right? You don't have the crowds that you typically would see guys in back in our era. There's more space. The court, in that sense, is bigger. You're out there kind of on your own, man, and these guys are crafty at drawing fouls.
It's never been harder for a defender. He hits the second from the line. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Chase. It's rebounded by Charlotte. After this one, they take on the Clippers at the Staples Center. In the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3. Here's Mashburn, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Taking a look here at some of the numbers for him.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
First one falls for him.
Yeah, and Mashburn, really one of the more versatile guys at that forward position. He can score, rebound, and pass all at a high level.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Los Angeles calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
And it's never too early to start looking at our contenders for this year's dunk contest. There's no doubt it'll be a terrific showdown of some of the game's best athletes.
And it seems like each year the bar keeps getting set higher. I mean, more props, crazier concepts to the competition, the level of dunks. I think this is going to be a good one.
Take a look at Hill. Some might say he's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Hey, stranger things have happened, and we'll just have to wait and see.
And so that's the breakdown as it currently stands. We'll be keeping you all updated with the latest info and, of course, our final list of contestants as we get closer.
Yeah, if they don't invite me to be a judge, I'm still going.
Here's Charlotte. They've scored 10 straight. Here's Macy. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. And here's what the schedule for the Lakers looks like on Monday and then on Thursday. Here's Mashburn. He's coming off a 10-point game against Utah.
And he passed the ball so well in that game, keeping everybody involved, even as he was racking up all those points.
Now here's Billups. Trent. He scores, and he's off the schneid with that basket. 1 for 7 on a tough night for him.
And with those points, he puts it into that 10-0 run by Charlotte.
Here's Divac. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Hornets have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
And this year, they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Divac. Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, well, so Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school, and it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy, he would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Passes it to Trent. On the wing, Bryant. Over Daniels. The shot's good from Bryant. Here are the Hornets with the ball. They're on a 14-4 run right now. Phillips against Mason. Pass to Mashburn. Fires the three. Here's Divac. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
So it's the Hornets now, following the shot by Chauncey Billups. Billups against Mason. Tries it from the top of the key. Offensive rebound. He's off on that one. And here is Billups. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Dishes it to Bryant. 6 on the shot clock. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Bryant is the total platinum level package. A lethal shooter, an exceptional defender, a flat-out assassin on offense, and most importantly, this guy's a leader too.
Shoot 2.
The free throw drops for Kobe. Grant Hill, he's checked in for Charlotte. Stojakovic comes in for Antonio Daniels. Bryant hits them both. And it's the Hornets ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Outside Hill. Macy against Harris. Now Macy. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. 5 to shoot. Off target from outside.
You know, he hasn't contributed well scoring the ball, but obviously his teammates have.
Grant Hill grabs the miss. And here's Hill, who will bring it up for Charlotte. And Macy kicks to Stojakovic. A floater, he lays it in. Stojakovic has got 6.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Harris dishes to Kobe. Lindemann, he's guarded by Hill. Harris passes to Terry. Stojakovic against Bryant. A 3, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And the Hornets making a change here. And so is Charlotte with a 34-point advantage heading into the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we'll be back with you shortly.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. Checking out the Hornets. Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
Well, we can't look past the huge contribution their benches provide. They've got this lead mainly because of the injection of energy and offense that they got from their reserves. That's what a coach wants to see. I'm guessing the minutes will be spread out a little bit in the second half.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
The shots are not dropping for them, and now they're in a big hole. They gotta be talking about a way to get good shots. Their shot selection, not at all what it needs to be.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And with a Big gap on the scoreboard. The second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. The Hornets shooting 43% from the field. Second half underway. Here's who Mike Malone's got on the floor. They've got Hill. He is out there with Stojakovic. Then there's Divac.
And the word you got to use is explosive out there when talking about Grant Hill. He's one of those guys who doesn't wait for the game to come to him. He goes out and just makes things happen.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Shoot two.
And the first one drops. Both free throws good from Hill. Now here's Kobe. He kicks to Billups. Garnett outside. On the wing, Bryant. Shoots it up. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Bryant's got his second basket of the night.
You know, Garnett is a willing passer, especially when one of his guys has a clean look.
Easy pass it to Stojakovic. Oh, good on the three.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
Charlotte on D. Shots good by Kobe.
Yeah, you got to know Bryant looking to shoot as soon as he gets the ball. The D can't give him any daylight.
Phillips against Mason. And there's the pass to Stojakovic. Just 5 on the clock. Out to the right wing. Pulls up from the corner. And the shot falls short this time. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Here's Terry, and he jams it with authority.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Charlotte shooting for the game at 42%. Hill with it. And he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game. On the wing, Stojakovic, defended by Bryant. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. Taking a look at Charlotte. They're in the upper part of the conference records right now, in 5th place.
And checking out Charlotte, they're one of the NBA's early season success stories. They made an immediate push toward the top of the standings.
I'm not sure how long they'll be able to stick around up there, but so far it's been a lot of fun to see how much progress they're making.
Now here's Garnett, and we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Stojakovic. Here's Dupont. Garnett with the block.
And not forget about the defense of Garnett now. Outstanding at knowing when to time his leap to block the shot.
The shot from 20 feet away. It's hauled in by Grant Hill. And so it's Hill with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. And he uses the glass on the layup. Macy's got 5 points so far.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
Pass to Kobe. To the left side wing. Here's Garnett. It's hauled in by Grant Hill.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Passes to Macy. Down low. Here's Divac. Lays it up off the glass. Divac has got his third bucket of the night.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Outside Phillips. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Here's Lindemann, and he drops it in from the low post. Here's Stojakovic. He has 6. Knocks it loose. Kobe with the steal. Out to the wing. Uncovered. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Hill's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Shots good by Stojakovic.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Now here's Kobe. 8 points for him. Here's Lindemann. He can't hit that time. Now Charlotte takes it the other way.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Yeah, I guess when you're up this big, you can afford to.
Here's Mason. He's got 5. And he gets the bucket.
Good job there, getting himself a little space on the inside.
Pass to Garnett. Off target. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided. It's Charlotte delivering the blowout. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And here's Billups. Antoine Carr out there with Franklin. And there's Bryant. Then there's Chauncey Billups. And it's Tolbert in its center. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Divac has got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. And the pass to Geiger. Makes it off the glass.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Lakers shooting at disastrous. 25% from the field so far. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Andrew Johnson picks one up.
And Billups is a clutch performer, someone who isn't afraid of taking big shots. I just love how fearless he is.
And he knocks down the first one. We hear about the extinction of great NBA big men. Do you see it that way? And if so, Greg, is the game that has changed or perhaps a dip in the talent at that position that has changed?
You know, you think back to the likes of Russell, Wilt, Kareem, and Hakeem, and Robinson, and Shaq. Someone say, well, we just got lucky. But in a lot of ways, we still have the dominance of the big man. They just play more outside of the paint, right? You know, Giannis. You look at what he can do. Anthony Davis and the way he plays the game. I mean, LeBron, in essence, is a big man. I mean, you still can dominate the game as a big. It's just that you now can actually, in some respects, have more impact because you're involved in more facets of the game.
The Lakers with the ball, following the score by Charlotte. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Tom Tolbert knows his role on this team now. He's out there to be physical, rebound the basketball, play good defense, and be an opportunistic scorer when that opportunity is there.
And he can't get the first one.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Cheeks checked in for Divac. And he sinks the second. Greg, your son's been drafted. You were drafted in the NBA. As you look back on the process that you went through and your son Cole has gone through, what are some of the flags? What are some of the things that stand out to you?
First and foremost, boy, how time flies. I mean, it wasn't that long ago, at least it feels like that they were calling my name on draft night. But
91, right?
Yeah,
91.
You know, every stage of life, though, has its joys. And listen, to play the game I love and now see him playing it at this level, it's truly a blessing. And in his case, he probably loves it even more. You know, he grew up the way I did. He grew up just with a true love and passion for the game. So it's humbling and obviously something that I take great pride in.
You were taken out of UNLV, 1991, number 12 overall. Remember, like it was yesterday. Now here's Kobe. Here's Phillips. It doesn't go for him. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Geiger passes to Johnson. Here's Geiger. Fires the three. And another three for Charlotte.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Kobe, the pass to Carr. Here's Franklin. Pass to Billups. Billups, double team. Stripped away. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Here's Geiger. And he finishes the break with a lay-in. Geiger's got 7 points here in this quarter. And an important part of every team's game. And we'll look at the hustle stats for the Hornets.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And also, I've been extremely impressed with their interior D. Their rim protection has been as good as it gets.
Now here's Johnson. Passes it to Geiger from outside the arc. Phillips gets the rebound. The Lakers shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. Pass to Franklin. Back to Billups. Bryant against Geiger. Lock at 6. Up top, Carr. Bryant. Great positioning on the putback.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
Johnson against Billups. Johnson, the pass to Cheeks. Out to the right wing, Geiger. Here's Dupont. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Shoot 2.
And he makes the first. We know, Greg, the NBA is full of superstars, yet you can foul out of the game after 6 personal fouls, and some have suggested instead just tacking on an extra free throw when a player commits their 6th plus foul, and then they can stay in the game.
You know, I think something along those lines could make sense. No doubt it's tough to see the marquee player riding the bench because it's not just the sixth foul, right? In some coaches, you pick up 2 in the first quarter, you're done for the quarter. You pick up a third in the second, you're done for the half.
Yes.
So I would like to see something, but I think it's got to also be fair. Maybe you get free throws and another possession. Maybe something along those lines might be in the best interest of the game.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Hornets.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Not his best moment. Obviously, no one on their team's happy right now, but you shouldn't be taking that frustration out on your opponent with a poor foul.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And Brian, just a superb athlete, terrific at just imposing his will on the defense on that drive.
And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Here's Cheeks. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Greg, it's pretty typical for players of the past to talk about current players and say they may have struggled had they played when I played. What do you think of that line of thinking?
You know, I just don't agree with that. I think we all do that. We all feel like our era was the best. I had the same thoughts being passed my way when I first came into the league.
I'm sure.
The reality is these guys work just as hard as guys work back in our era. They just have more understanding of what their value is. And in a lot of ways, they've got more courage to speak out because, you know, let's face it, they're more of a bullseye on their back in today's era with social media than we've ever seen before.
That is true. Cheeks hits them both. The Lakers have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter. Outside, Billups. Now the pass to Carr. Back to Billups. Over Cheeks. 6 to shoot. Outside, Kobe. From about 16. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Hornets have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Johnson outside. Inside. Pass to Geiger. Here's Dupont. Banked in off the glass.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Here is Carr on the wing. Bryant. Over Johnson. Kobe, no good. Hornets have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Teardrop shot. A shot by Johnson, no good. And Los Angeles guys shooting in the 4th quarter has looked shabby, 38%. Los Angeles with another miss. Well, the Hornets shooting it well here in the 4th quarter, 50%. With the teardrop, here's Grant. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And it's been said that history is written by the victors. Certainly holds true in sports, don't you think, Greg? And with that in mind, do you think titles are overvalued when evaluating the great players, individual players in history?
You know, Kevin, I think so. Having said that, I think championships do matter, obviously, and in the NBA and basketball in general, one guy can have more impact, right? Because you only play 5 and you play.
Free throw good, Stojakovic.
And, you know, Stojakovic is one of the sweetest shooting forwards in the game. I mean, you feel like every shot he takes is going to make.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Passes it to Garnett. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to.
What's up?
The free throw drops for Grant.
Boy, Grant, very physical and a strong player. I mean, he's somebody that doesn't mind thumping and bumping in there.
So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise for the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.